Welcome to this Qigong routine for spring or any time you need renewal for your body, heart, mind, and spirit. A lot of Qigong routines for spring draw from traditional Chinese medicine, focusing on the wood element, the liver, from this 5-element model where each element goes with a different season. I do have a routine like that you can find in my members area here on YouTube, or grab on DVD or streaming from YMAA. But in this routine, I wanted to find a broader definition of the energy of spring, outside even the 5-element model, just on what it means to us energetically, individually, when we experience the energy of spring. Spring is drawing us out of our caves of hibernation from the winter. In the winter, our energy tends to lie more dormant, and in the spring we have renewed vision, renewed energy. It's almost a better time to set New Year's resolutions is in the spring. So in this routine, what I want to do is slough off the old, get the old energy not just out of the mind and emotions, but also out of the tissues. We do some dynamic stretching and Dao Yin, and use this to open up the energy channels so that we can clear out whatever clouds, dark clouds have been blocking our mind over the winter, blocking us from our highest self, our highest purpose, so we can reattain our vision of what we want in life. So I hope this routine leaves you feeling renewed and refreshed, and let's get started. Let's get started by finding some space to stand, some reasonably comfortable clothing. If you're new to this channel, my name's Nick Loffree. Thanks so much for trusting me with your time and energy today. Qigong's been so helpful to me for healing and dealing with mental health and chronic health issues. I hope it can provide the same benefit to you. But remember, every tool to heal can also be a tool to harm. So make sure to double check with your doctor or physical therapist, or just with your own intuition and body even, to make sure that all these exercises are not causing pain or further issues. We'll begin very gently with an exercise called wave breathing. You're going to take one hand over your lower abdomen and one hand over your chest. As you exhale, empty out your chest, rib cage, and then lower belly. And as you inhale through your nose, fill up first the belly, then the rib cage, and then the upper chest in a wave of breath that rises up. Hold a little at the top, and then exhale out the mouth from the chest, the rib cage, then the belly. A wave of breath going down. Again, in, belly, ribs, chest, holding, and exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Feel free to follow me or go at your own pace. Just taking in some nice, refreshing inhales. And clearing out the old with a long exhale out the mouth. Then we'll do that with the hands. Here, interlacing the fingers, inhaling up, stretching over the head, holding the breath, and then exhaling out the mouth. Hands out to the sides. In through the nose, stretching up, filling the lungs with fresh chi, fresh air, holding, and out the mouth. Long exhale. Good, continuing. Clearing the cobwebs out of the lungs. Making space in the body for new energy. And then stretching over to one side. Giving a few bounces. Back to the center. Over to the other side, a few bounces. You can just breathe natural here. Palms are face upwards, the fingers are interlaced. A couple times each side. Making space in the ribs and side waist. hands down. Again, interlace. Inhale up. And this time we're going to twist, holding the breath. Twist to one side. And exhale, center. Inhale, press up. Twist. Hold the breath. Exhale, center. Relaxing. Again. Inhale, reach up and twist. Hold the breath. Exhale, center. Inhale, reach up and twist. Hold the breath. Exhale, center. Hands down. Good. Inhale once up to the chest. Exhale, press down. Good. Let's step out wide. Toes turned a bit out. We'll begin knocking on the door of life with a weight shift. Here the stance isn't quite horse width. For those new to Qigong, that just means your feet should just be wider than shoulders, not much wider than them. Just enough that you can find a nice weight shift here. As you shift the weight, and the weight comes into one foot, think of pushing off that foot to bring yourself to the other side. So you find a nice bouncy quality here. Springing off the tendons of the bottom of the foot. Feeling that springy action continuing out through the hands. Now we're going to bring the front hand up to the chest. So back hand still hits the low back. Front hand now hitting the chest, stimulating the lung points. Can just breathe natural here. And then bring the front hand over the shoulder, slap the trapezius, hitting a gallbladder point that helps with clearing brain fog, clear thinking. And then back to the center, relax. Good. Send your hips in a circle. And here, again, feel the connection to the ground through your feet. As your hips go to one side, the weight goes to that side. And then think of pushing off the foot to go to the other side. Sounds like we're pumping off one foot and the other. Like the feet are driving the motion. Go the other direction. Feel the connection from the feet up through the hips. Connecting through our tendon body, very important principle in Qigong. Connecting the body through what we call the Huang. It's an elasticated body. And we'll start to roll the shoulders forward, going up, forward, down, back. Each shoulder going sort of opposite to the other. So one at a time. And then as the shoulder lifts, lift your heel on that side. It's like the heel lifting up is what's lifting the shoulder. Again, like there's a bouncy energy, a springy energy coming up from the foot, now continuing all the way up to the shoulder. Getting nice and springy through our Huang, our tendon body. Then circle the other way, rolling the shoulders backwards, up, back, down, forward. And again, as the heel lifts, it's like the heel is lifting up the shoulder. As the heel drops, it's like the heel is dropping the shoulder. At first, you're just thinking about coordinating this, but eventually it should feel bouncy, as though you're walking on the moon or Mars, somewhere with lower gravity. It's a nice one to loosen up the shoulders and build this elasticated, springy tendon body. Okay, feet just a little wider than shoulders again. Bring your ear to one shoulder, then lift the crown of the head. Ear to the shoulder, lift the crown. Ear to the shoulder, lift the crown. Think of like you're drawing a figure eight with the crown of the head here. And then start to shift your weight to the side that the head's going towards, and then push off that foot. My hands there just showing you what the foot's doing, pushing off, pushing off, pushing off the ground with the foot each time you want to bring the head up and over to the other side. So again, the feet connecting the body through the connective tissues, all the way now to the crown of the head. We're feeling springy and elasticated. And of course, nice and loose in our neck here. Some of these are a little tricky to coordinate the first time. Now leading with the chin instead of the top of the head. Chin is drawing a figure 8. Again, the weight shifts and we push off the floor. Good for the longevity of our joints. Good for creating a more athletic, integrated body. One of the many secrets of Qigong that we can all benefit from is the development of this tendon body. We're very good at developing muscles in the modern West, but the tendons tend to be the limiting factor for athletes, even bodybuilders. Those connective tissues are often where things fall apart. Let's bring the palms together, fingers pointing down behind your back. Start to roll your head in a big, slow circle. It's a really nice stretch, getting around all the little muscles throughout the neck, shoulders, forearms. You can exhale as the head rolls forward and down. Inhale as you roll up and back. Nice one to release any stagnant chi from the neck, shoulders, skull. Good for headaches. Go the other direction. Also feel free on that exhale to release it out the mouth. Just let go of stagnant chi. Then ear to one shoulder, start to circle your chin in the air. Head's leaning to one side, circling the chin. Keep to that side, circle the other direction, as though you're tracing a coin with your chin. Then go the other side, ear to shoulder. Chin points a bit to the sky and circles, small circle, keeping the teeth touching to pull the jaw away from the shoulder. Nice release here. And the other direction with the chin. Release and shake it out. Let's keep opening neck and shoulders, palms face down. Rotate your fingers to point behind you as far as they'll turn, and then turn the fingers in towards each other. They rotate out and behind, keep pressing down through the palms, and then turn back in. As you rotate out, stand tall with your chest, and then turn your chin over one shoulder. As you rotate in, relax your chest and chin back to center. Inhale, turn the chin the other way. Exhale to the center. Inhale through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. In through the nose. Out the mouth. Nice deep breaths. Opening up the shoulders, wrists, neck and jaw. It's almost called the owl looks behind. Then inhale to the chest and exhale, press it down. Again, bring your hands down to your knees and circle the knees in, back, out, forward. Be careful here that you don't cause any pain or discomfort in your knees. You can always use smaller circles or skip it altogether if there's any pain. You might try with the eagle's claw, thumb and first two fingers, placing the two fingers below the kneecap, the thumb above, activating some pressure points here. Hard to describe, but hopefully you can see where they are. Go the other direction with your circles. Still get benefit if you don't press fancy points, so don't worry too much about this eagle claw thing, which is a fun variation I've learned. Nice to bring some more chi into the knees. All right, so a nice stretch. Take your hands to the low back, brush down the back of the legs till you're behind the calves or ankles. Then bend your knees and look up with a flat back, and then straighten the legs and gently pull yourself into a stretch. Bent knees, look up, inhale, and exhale with a sigh, stretching. Inhale, bent knees, look up, and exhale, stretch. Then hands to the inside of the ankles, brush up the inside of the legs, coming to the lower abdomen. Here, pause for a few breaths to the lower abdomen, lower dantian. Breathing through the nose there. Good, release. Nice wide stance here, horse stance width, about twice shoulder width. Turn to a lunge to your left, sink down into that lunge, lifting your right hand, I'm mirroring you here. Palm is towards the sky. You're going to lean a little back and a little to your left. So we're like making a crescent moon shape and then twisting it a bit. Then drop that right hand down, bring it to the right thigh, turn your lunge to the right, lift your left hand up, palm to the sky, lean a little back, tucking the tailbone, and a little to your right. So it's like a front body stretch and a side body stretch at the same time. Drop that hand down, turn to your left, lift the right hand, leaning back and left. Dropping left hand down, or right hand down, sorry, lifting up and leaning back into the side. Here's a nice hip flexor stretch and also a side body stretch. We're leaning away from the back leg. Then we'll come to the center, toes point forward, reach your hands up. And we'll hinge forward from the hips into the elephant stretch. Here we roll up, reach up with an inhale. Exhale, hinging forward from the hips, legs are straight. As you come to the bottom, bend the knees and roll up, inhaling. Exhale down, exhale, stretching the hamstrings and lower back. Inhale, rolling up. Opening up all the tissues, making space for fresh chi. Back to the center, release. We're going to turn on our left heel, keep the back foot flat. Again, I'm mirroring you. Lift your left hand to the sky. Right hand slides down the back, or alternatively, reaches opposite to the left hand. And then hinge from your hips, bringing the right hand to reach over the head, and the left hand reaching opposite. We're just going to go back and forth here, hinging at the hip, here for a nice inner hamstring stretch, and here for a nice side waist stretch. Inhaling, exhaling. Notice my legs stay right where they are. I'm just moving the hips and spine. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's find the other side. Turn to your right on the right heel. Left foot stays where it is. Reach your right hand up. Left hand can go opposite like two hands of a clock. Hinge from the hip over the right leg. Keep the spine straight there. And on this one, the spine can bend to stretch. So here, spine stays straight and we just hinge from the hip, exhaling. And inhale, stretch the side waist. Inhale. Exhale, stretching hamstring. Inhale, stretching side waist. Nice one, not just to stretch, but to strengthen the core and legs. Turn back to the center. Very good. Bring it back in. Shake things out. And begin to really shake out your wrists. Bounce throughout the body. Using your feet and lower legs to generate the power, and the rest of the body just relaxing into that shake. Here we'll do some cleansing breaths, breathing in the nose and out the mouth. In the nose and out the mouth like a sigh, using our body's natural instinct for stress relief. Sighing and shaking. Breaking up any stagnation, the fluids or energy of the body. Breaking up muscular tension, just so often holding the patterns of our stress from our nervous system. Pausing, bringing the palms face up. Let's take 3 sniffing breaths up, and then exhale and push forward for the phoenix washes its feathers. And then touch your thumbs and fingers, take 3 sniffs again, pulling back. Open the palms and exhale, press down. Again, inhale. And then making the lung sound, letter S. 3 snips. Kidney sound. 3 sips. Liver sound, SH. He sounds clear the stagnant chi from each organ meridian. Heart sound, Ha. Each sound done in a whisper. Spleen sound, Ho. Triple warmer sound, He. And we're going to take a breath in, and with a sigh, we're going to spread the feathers, crossing the eyes, sticking out the tongue. Really unwind the stagnation through the body. Inhale up, and exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, draw up to the chest, just breathing through the nose now. Exhale down. Inhale up, repeating. Exhale down. We'll start to enter our moving meditations here. Here the back of the hands are towards each other, drawing up, making fists, squeezing the fists as they go out, and then flicking the fingers as we throw those fists out to the side. We inhale through the nose, drawing up, clenching the fists, holding the breath, and then releasing with a sigh as we flick off any stuck energy. In particular, this releases stuck energy from the heart. Inhaling, holding, and then a quick sigh. In through the nose. Clearing out the old, whatever's been blocking the energy of our hearts. They say the heart is the emperor of the organs. The emperor has the vision for our lives. And the emperor can pass that vision on to its generals, such as the liver. And the general turns it into a more practical strategy. Let's find parting the clouds here. Stepping over to one side. Shifting back as we open the arms. Shifting the weight into the front leg as we pierce imaginary clouds. And then parting the clouds as we shift the weight back. Exhale, piercing the clouds. Inhale, parting the clouds. Here again, you can breathe all through the nose, reaching up to about the level of the face as we part the clouds or pierce the clouds. Inhale, drawing back, doing almost a swimming motion with the arms, and trying to stay upright in the spine here, so we're not leaning forward and back, we're just shifting the weight forward and back among the feet and legs. Try turning to the other side. Centering first. Exhale, pierce the clouds. Inhale, part the clouds. Here, those clouds are representing anything that's been blocking our vision. The clouds of a long, dreary winter, maybe as the actual literal season, but maybe just as a winter of the soul. Time when our vision has been blocked from seeing our highest aspirations. We part those clouds, revealing a bright open blue sky, representing our infinite potential. Back to the center, inhale up, exhale down. And we'll do a motion to connect to that clear blue sky called Repulse the Monkey. You float one hand behind you, turning both palms open to the sky, and then the back hand, the elbow bends, pushes past the head, and glides over the front hand. The front hand pulls back, and then it drops down, swings open to the sky, both palms turn skywards, and we push past the ear and down over the front hand, which is now pulling back. We inhale as we open to the sky, and exhale as we pull through with the hands. One hand pushing, the other pulling back. When we get to the ribs, we drop back and inhale, open to the sky, and exhale to pull through the center. You can imagine that clear blue sky above you. Like we open to the sky, reflecting that clarity and openness in the mind. And then as we push, it's like we're pushing out anything that's been cluttering the mind, the spirit, the vision. Clear it out with that push. And open. Then we're going to drop back to one side, gather a chi ball, and push forward from the chest. And to the other side, we're going to drop back and open to the sky. This we're going to do asymmetric, so just repeating on one side. So here we're going to drop back to the right, let's say. Gather a chi ball by the shoulder and push forward until that ball's in front of the sternum. Then on the other side, drop back, open to the sky. Exhaling as we push through. Inhale as we drop back and gather the ball. Exhale as we push the ball forward from the chest. Inhale as we open to the sky. Exhale, push through. Here we repulse the monkey mind, the repetitive mind. Here we ward off, feeling strong and grounded here. These are both movements from Tai Chi, actually. Inhale, repulse the monkey. Exhale. Inhale, ward off. Exhale. And then we'll switch sides, dropping back to the right, opening to the sky, pushing through, repulsing the monkey, and then drop back to the other side and gather a ball by the shoulder, and then push the ball forward from the chest. Here, open to the sky on the right, inhaling, exhale, pushing through. The other hand stops at the elbow, and then both hands drop back, inhaling, gather the ball, exhale, press. Inhale, open to the sky, clear, spacious mind, broad vision. Exhale, clearing out whatever's blocking that. And then as we drop back, ground into the earth down your left leg. And push off from the earth through that left foot. Feel that power and strength coming up through the hands. So let's repulse the monkey, connecting to the sky, to our potential, to our vision. With ward off, connecting to the earth, to what is practical, to the physical strength and vitality we need to actually see that vision through. Clear, open mind. Grounded, powerful body. And then drawing up to the chest. Exhale, press down. Inhale, hands float up. Pause, palms face towards each other. Then turn the palms towards the head and exhale, draw down. Passing the mind through the body as the hands pass. All the way down to the feet. Inhale, hands float up. We look up, palms face towards each other. Pause the breath. Palms turn towards the head, look back forward. And then exhale, use the hands to guide the awareness through the head, chest, belly, legs, feet, and earth. Inhale, awareness to the sky. Hold the breath. Exhale, awareness down through the body. All the way out the feet. Good, and then just down to the dantian. Stepping the feet in close together. And just by relaxing, allow your body to begin to rock and sway. Our lips are closed, our tongue is gently on the roof of the mouth. We're just allowing the breath to be as natural as the swaying, just relaxing the lungs and diaphragm. Allowing the breath and body to move. And the mind's just aware and present with body and breath. Slowly stepping back out. We'll circle the belly clockwise as though you had a clock facing outwards from the belly. So this is one where I'm not mirroring you, so make sure it's a clock on your belly. Very good for the digestion to go that way. Center into the lower dantian. Take a deep breath and release with a sigh. Hope you enjoyed practicing with me and that your mind, energy, and body feel refreshed and renewed. If you enjoyed this practice, consider subscribing to the channel so you can see lots more content like this, and also looking out for my YouTube live streams where I teach live classes about once a week or so. And if you're really interested in going deeper, I run retreats and teacher training programs a few times a year. So make sure to check out my website, nickloffree.com. You can sign up for my email list and get access to a free Foundations of Qigong course, and then also hear about my YouTube live streams, retreats, teacher trainings, and new videos that I post on a regular basis. Hope to see you soon. Thanks for joining.